This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Oklahoma Sooners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. This is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Hokies ready to kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Just a short pass to the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the big fella. Got room at the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Calls his own number. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Looking for a gap. It's Overton. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. That's caught. It's Overton. Oh, he's got some space. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Hokies want to move quickly.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking for a big play. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he had hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping him.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. It's complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Good news, bad news for the offense, right? It's awesome that you made the completion, but your QB cannot keep taking hits like that throughout the course of this game. Pass protection is going to have to get better.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Sooners will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. On the move. He breaks a tackle. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
This is a long fourth down try, but the offense stays on the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. How about that one? Fourth and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Quarterback keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the move. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. They're down to one timeout left in the half.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Green. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he can carve up this defense.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Picks up the first down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Hokies look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Reads it, fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks now. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running behind that left side. Runs through the tackle. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Got a man, it's Sategna. Open field on the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Makes the quick grab. Breaks into the open.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Now, these slant routes you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
To the air on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Under fire. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Now on the option. Pulls it on the option. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Or maybe a double pass. Pressure coming. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Overton. Timeout call by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with Appalachian State taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Mountaineers, setting score records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Overton. Finds a crease at the 20. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw way down the field. Just get the 1st down.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And it's a sack.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He wants it all. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
That was really good coverage on the play, but the QB knew if I put this somewhere within the vicinity of my guy, he's going to come down with the ball, and that is exactly what happened there.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Motion from the wide receiver. It's a draw. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback keep. Finding some room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Snags it, and he's open. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his feet. Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown Sooners. They take the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even, and was running wide open down the gut of the field. The 30. He's at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown Hokies!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Sategna. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. This is a designed run. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Can't get him to the ground. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quarterback keeps it. There's a crease. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude can fly. This offense is so explosive because the guy who gets the football can take off and make big plays at any point on the field, and he shows you how it's done right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, can push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Direct snap. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Close to midfield, fourth down. I think most coaches in college football say that's a green zone now.
Has to be, because there's really not that much to gain by kicking it away.
No, because you kick it in the end zone, they take it out to the 20. You're only picking up how many yards. They can return it. So I know if I run a play, I've got a really good chance to get it. So stay aggressive, offensive coaches.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Overton. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Hokies in the hurry-up. Now on the move. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. This quarterback part of their running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. A run for the quarterback. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on 4th down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on 4th down, and you're going to be coming on the field.
Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting a run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Quarterback will keep it. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The Sooners will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
And that's good enough for a first.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. Fourth down, down by one possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Makes the grab, inbounds.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
And the linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Making side adjustments here. Looks as if he's going to run it. Could be an alley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It is rare to have this kind of speed at the quarterback position. And the tough thing for a defense is even if you're right, he can make you wrong.
Same thing for an offensive coordinator, just the opposite. You might dial up the wrong play, but because of his speed, natural athletic ability, he can bail you out and go find positive yards.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Oh, they're after him. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads it left. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
stop of this drive comes from their own 41. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The option look. He'll toss it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll send the back in motion. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Here comes the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. He's got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two